Welcome back to Amethyst Adventures. And if you're new here, let me welcome you to the channel for the very first time. Today I have 4 rustic DIYs for summer to share with you. And I hope you'll like all of them. I'm starting with this garden bowl that I purchased in Dollar Tree. And I'm combining some white paint, a little bit of brown, and some baking soda together to give it texture, which is really what I'm looking for. So I applied 3 coats of this mixture, letting it dry between coats. And then I came in with some brown antique wax. I could have used brown paint, I just didn't have any more on hand. Once this is dried, I dry brush some white chalk paint over my entire piece and allow that to dry. I love the texture on this. Next, I came in with a paper plate and plastic bag just to fill the bottom of my garden dish. And next, some white rock from Dollar Tree. I planted my succulents, also from Dollar Tree, right into the white rock on the bottom. Next, I'm coming in with the bell cloche from Dollar Tree. And try though I might, I could not get the residue from the glue, from the sticker off. I tried warm salty water, I tried Goo Gone, I tried everything I could. It would not come off. So in the end, I just left it alone so I wouldn't ruin my cloche. The next project is so quick and easy. I have some Dollar Tree shower curtain rings and some twine that I ordered off of Amazon, and I'll link that in the description box below. So I came in and wrapped the entire shower curtain ring in the jute twine, and then I burned away the little fuzzies and hairs. And there it is, DIY number 2 complete. Today, I'm participating in the 4th Friday DIY Challenge, hosted by Jubilee DIY, Our Gray House, and their guest host this month, The Rusted Willow. Links to all of their channels will be in my description box, as well as a link to the playlist. So let's move on to our next DIY. For this one, I picked up a wooden butterfly box and a pack of the dowels from the Dollar Tree. So using hot glue, I am attaching the dowels in each of the 4 corners, and then I'm coming back in with the top, adding a little hot glue and attaching the top to form a small lantern. I'm gonna come in a little bit later with some florals, but unfortunately, I lost the footage to me adding the florals. Next, I'll paint my entire piece using antique wax. And once that's dry, I'm coming in with a little white wax to give it a little distressing and antique finish. And there we have it, DIY completed. For my final project, I am making a beaded riser. So I'm starting off with 2 pizza pans from the Dollar Tree, a small candle holder, which I thrifted, and some 20mm beads, which I ordered off of Amazon. And I'll make sure to link those in my description box below. Adding a little Gorilla Glue and a dab of hot glue between the beads, I am coming around the entire rim with the hole facing upward and adding the beads to the rim of my first pizza pan. I then come in with a little bit of Gorilla Glue, alternating with some hot glue for an immediate hold. And I add that to the top of each one of my beads. Then I place the second pizza pan on top, press it down to make sure it's secure once I have the placement correct, and then allow my whole piece to dry thoroughly. Once everything has thoroughly dried, I give all of my pieces 2 coats of white chalk paint and allow that to dry. Once that is dry, I attach my base to the bottom of my pizza pans, and then I give the whole piece a distressing with some antique wax. Before my paint is dry, I come back in with a baby wipe just to blend my 2 colors together and give it that look of weathered wood. And I love the way the final result came out. And I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think of my projects in those comments. I would love to hear from you. I'd like to thank the hosts of this collab, Jubilee DIY, Our Gray House, and their guest host, the Rusted Willow, for putting on yet another great collab. Thank you so much for having me, ladies, and thank you for watching. I hope my projects give you inspiration to recreate them in your home. If you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps out so much. And remember to stop by our host channels and show them some love and let them know that Amethyst sent you. Thank you again for watching. And until next time.
너무 많이 들어